Hi everyone and welcome back to Daddy's Dishes. How are we going to bring veal marsala into the future? Well, I guess we'd stop using veal, but we're going to go ahead and use Italian sausage and throw that in the mix. Start off with 2 large Italian sausages. I use hot Italian sausage, but you can go ahead and use sweet if you like. The main reason I don't use sweet Italian sausage in this recipe is because I'm already using sweet marsala, so it's just a little bit of an overkill for me personally. So we start off with our sausage in a medium sized saucepan. Go ahead and get it up to about medium-high heat, cook it through, and then go ahead and set it off to the side. Now we'll start off with our veal cutlets. We actually purchased these veal cutlets over at a local store called Costco, but they're really nice because they come already cut thin and they are vacuum packed. Starting off with about a cup of flour. We add our sea salt to the flour and add some coarse black pepper. Go ahead and take your cutlets and drench them in the flour and just make sure you coat each side thoroughly. After you're done, I usually put a little more coarse black pepper and salt over the top. We used about 8 cutlets for this recipe. Take the pan that you were using before for the sausage and just coat the bottom of the pan with extra virgin olive oil. Get that up to about medium heat. You don't want to be too hot on this one because the cutlets are a very thin piece of meat and it'll cook right through. You don't really want them to cook all the way through at this point because you're going to cook them the rest of the way in the sauce. So here I cooked the cutlets for approximately 5 minutes on each side. Every once in a while as the cutlets are cooking, I would just go ahead and lift them up and take a little peek and see how things were going. At approximately 5 minutes, this is pretty much the texture and the look that you're going to want to achieve, and then you flip them over and cook them for about another 5 minutes. After you get your cutlets done, go ahead and take a paper towel, put it on a plate, and then go ahead and move your cutlets over. You're just going to get some of the excess oil off of the cutlets. Here is the marsala that I used. It's a sweet marsala made by Colombo. It cost a little bit extra. It's probably about $12 over the store brands, but I think it tastes a lot better. Now you come back to your saucepan that you cooked the cutlets in and you add in 2 full shallots and then 1 full cup of marsala, and this is just going to deglaze the pan. You want to have the heat up pretty high at this point. You're just going to get all that good stuff on the bottom of the pan lifted up. Go ahead and follow it shortly after with another full cup of marsala, and then you're going to want to bring this up to a boil. If you get it up to a boil, go ahead and add in your baby Bella mushrooms. I used 2 packs of mushrooms for this. And you're just going to want to continue to keep this up at a boil because basically what we're doing here is we're cooking down some of the wine taste in the marsala. After you've cooked it down for 5 minutes, go ahead and add in your Italian sausage that you had set to the side and add in 1 full cup of chicken broth. Let this simmer at medium to medium low heat. And then you just go ahead and pull it off the heat and then add your cutlets back in, let them sit in there for about 5 minutes and you're set. If you're anti-veal, feel free to use chicken in this recipe. We're not anti-veal.